while we're talking about the houses, I just want to take a minute to applaud JK's creation of the house points. I think this was amazing. It is the way to keep the audience not only informed of like which house is doing what and how important Harry's role is according to the larger role of the entire school, but also just a way to keep us involved. Like, I want Harry to go and earn more house points. Where this is really the first time that I'm like rooting for Harry to go and do a specific task. Like, yeah, dog, go get those points. Let's go get the dub. And then later, when I did find out that I mesh with Ravenclaw's better, now I go back and I'm like, oh, how many points did Ravenclaw add? We beat Hufflepuff, right? Let's go.
Oh man, we need to. They need to work on that point system, though. We'll talk about that in a little bit once
Some
we start.
corrections need to be made, but humans are flawed, and that is the only flaw in the point system, is that humans are flawed.
Fair point. Okay, that's fair. I'll give you that. But scale needs some fixing. We'll just leave it at that. Nobody knows what the sorting ceremony is. I guess Hermione didn't find that in one of her 9,000 books she read this summer, which
Which
I'm very
confuses
surprised
me
about.
because the hat is a very popular wizarding artifact that should be in books. But yeah, these kids are freaking out.
Yeah, naturally, Fred and George told Ron it's a very painful ceremony to mess
I
with them.
love Fred and George. Just the fact that Fred and George are tools to literally everyone except Harry and Ginny is just perfect.
Oh, it's so great. And then Neville's all freaked out. I'm imagining him just making Rupert Grint faces, just staring at the wall, like all concerned, like, oh God, what am I gonna do? And
Insert
then
Rupert Grint.
and then Hermione's listing off the entire chapters 1 through 6 of her standard book of spells, grade 1, under her breath right now to figure out which one would make the most sense to use. And then we go inside, and there's just a hat and a stool. That's it. You just got to sit down and wear the hat.
That's it. Super easy. The hat that covers your eyes, by the way. They couldn't make this hat fit 11-year-olds. I feel like it's a little weird that it's like made for adults.
Unbelievable. And we get to see some really cool magic too by seeing what the Great Hall looks like. So we've got just an open ceiling type concept where the ceiling just changes with any changes in the sky. That's really cool. I was always a big fan of that whenever they introduced that and noted like, oh, today's a rainy day or a cloudy day, and then they look up and they see rain on the ceiling. I always thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I love the Great Hall, especially what they do with it in the movies. Honestly, you could show me a clip of the Great Hall, and I could probably tell you which movie it's from because I always looked forward to seeing how Dumbledore changed the scenery. It was the coolest form of simple magic.
Oh, dude, always super cool. It's so great. Like, it's really good seeing like all these little seeds come to life in the movies too. Just like all the little bits and pieces of just miscellaneous magic that you see. I always really, really enjoy that.